Hello, everybody. Let's get me up here. Thanks.
You want this in the freezer?
Nah, well, yeah. Thank you.
Oops. Knocking stuff
I'm
over.
mute for a minute.
Okay. Hi, everybody. There we are. Took a minute. All right, I think I'll just leave these up here.
Hey, everybody. Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
50-cent, but ooh, look, it's just plain white too. Ooh, I can use this for the wood.
Faux wood.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
My 50-cent book my husband bought me just now from the... Geez, Kim, look at them.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, aren't they pretty? Wow.
2 whole pages. OMG. Where's my thing?
Wow.
Look at that. Damn pretty.
Mm-hmm. Never realized there was like so many varieties.
Look at all them butterflies.
Wow. Those are beautiful.
This is Fussy Cut in Heaven. Hey, Maddie, can I send it to you and you can get them all out?
Yeah, and then send them all back.
Look at it. It's just pages and pages.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. Wow, it just keeps going. Look at those wings on that one.
Oh, my gosh.
It's like spider webs.
Cool. Those are really cool.
Just tons and tons of butterflies. Geez, great big giant ones.
Oh my gosh. Now those are butterflies and not moths, right? Or are they moths?
I don't know. It's like a foreign language.
Oh.
Well, their names are.
Where's my stamping box?
I don't know, I have to look through it. Wow. We are going to do ephemera today, guys. I'm just showing this. Hi, Nettie.
Hi, Nettie.
My husband bought me a book home from the thrift store of butterflies. And it's never-ending butterflies to cut out. Oh, Lord. Ah, look at the yellow ones.
Oh, look what I found. Isn't this like a little baby?
Yeah.
This baby platform thing?
Yep, stamp. Look at them butterflies, you guys.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Oh my gosh.
You see him laying there? Oh, he's got his butterfly net.
The butterfly catching or?
Yes. Okay. I will look. Oh, those look like leaves. Those are weird looking. Look at that number of butterflies.
Hi, Kateri. Hi, Brenda.
They look like leaves, but they're butterflies.
Oh my gosh. Those are cool.
Yes. Butterfly World Encyclopedia.
You sound like a robot. Does she sound like a robot to you guys?
Do I sound choppy? Hi, Brenda. Kateri. Put the book away for now. We are going to work on some ephemera made from envelopes.
Yeah, they're all saying yes. You're okay now, but you were
Oh,
you were kind of robotic there for a minute. I don't know why, but
let me know if it starts in again.
yep, will do.
Okay, so this ephemera here that I had is all made from envelopes, which I have a ton of. That's why I used envelopes, is because I have a buku million of them. But you can make these, which you can use as pockets on your journal, which would, you can add them to the bottom of the page, the corner. You have a pocket here, and if you just do around the 2 sides or 3 sides, you have a pocket. I'd do around 2, so you'd have a slide-in pocket. And then this one is doing the envelopes. This one here, it's an envelope, but it's cut down like from this size envelope here. And then what you can do with this one, you don't have to decorate both sides if you don't want. If you just want to use it as a side pocket, you can add it to your edge over here, slide something in, and slide something behind. But what I usually do is I take them and I add them as a flip out, and they will, I don't know, can you see? Add them as they'd flip out this way on your book page.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So that's what I do with those.
They're made from envelopes, Kateri.
Yeah, everything's made from envelopes. This here is, I don't know if we'll get to this today, but this, I've done it 2 ways. That's a tie, and then I've done it, with brads, like this. What it is it's an envelope on the back, and it's just folded up. The ends are cut off on here. It's folded up, and I've added seam binding, where this one I've added, it's folded up. So you can see it's an envelope. And I've added little tabs. And it opens up this way. And then in here, wait a minute, it's stuck. In here, you have a little paper pad. So that's that one. This one just unties. And then you have a little paper pad in there, and that's just stapled in. So that's those.
Cute.
And then this is a big envelope. This is the whole envelope here. And I've just cut the end off and left it there. Added this so you could tuck something in the front. Added this cluster here. And then you could tuck something in there. And then if you just do the 2 sides or whatever, you can use it on a corner and tuck behind. This one is just an envelope.
Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
Kateri says, I have one of those envelopes from you, Lisa. I love it.
Yeah. And then this is just an envelope, and it's folded up. The ends,
Oh, like a long one. Okay.
The ends were trimmed off. You have a pocket here in the front. You have a pocket behind that. You have that pocket on the larger one. And then when you put it down, you would have that tucked if you wanted it. So these are all made out of envelopes. And I dropped something. So that's them. And you can use all kinds of sizes. See that you can make them small for a smaller journal. This is just a piece added onto the front of the envelope. This is just an envelope that I made, a seed envelope. I just added to the front. This is another envelope, which you can add fabric pockets like I showed the other day. That's a fabric pocket to the front. And you have that and behind. So you could do all kinds of stuff with envelopes. So that's what we're going to make today.
Cool. Okay.
So you get these out of the way. And what I did is I just tea-dyed a bunch of envelopes. Or not tea-dyed, copy-dyed. Let's do one of these first. And then what you'll do is, I'll show you from the start of one. Make sure it's all sealed up. Go ahead and glue it all closed.
Okay.
Maybe if your glue works. Kim's playing along today.
What's that?
I said Kim's playing along today.
Yep. Yep.
Make sure you, let me zoom in closer. You glue it shut and all your pieces are, you know, because when you tea dye them, they kind of come loose.
Yeah, mine did. Mine came all unglued.
So just make sure it's glued shut. And then what I do is, if you have an envelope thing, but I just take something that's sharp, it's got a point or something, after you've sealed it, and just kind of tear the top open once you get in there. And you want ragged edge like this. This is the ragged edge.
Okay.
Just to make it look grungy.
Yeah. I can get my tool in there.
You can start it with your tool, and then if you could do it with your finger, it makes it more grungy, more, see how it tears?
More rippy.
Yeah. See how little pieces came up there?
Yeah.
You just get it started, and then to use your finger. This is the back side, so you're not going to see the back. So all you want to do is decorate the front.
Okay.
And then what I do is I take a pair of scissors. If you don't have a distress tool, take a pair of scissors and just distress the edges a little around to make it look like it's been open and closed. You know, you've pulled stuff out. It's old. It's supposed to be old looking. Do you have any questions with that?
So far, so good.
Yeah, I just distress it up in spots. You know, you don't have to do the whole thing. And then maybe I'll take a corner, fold it up, make it look like it's, you know, been worn.
Yep. Yeah, mine's too crispy new looking.
And then just take your distress tool, your ink. So this is the front. This is my front. So just, I'm going to distress this a little bit more, this front edge up here, because it didn't get too jaggedy. It's supposed to look like you've been in it 100 times.
Hi, Kelly. Kelly's here. She's driving.
Hi, Kelly.
Careful.
Stay safe. You just want to distress around the front of it.
I still feel like mine's so new looking. Mine's thicker, I think, maybe.
And if you want to, you can go in the front edge, that back edge, just dress it a little. So it's not so bright white or whatever color you're using. The more wrinkles you got in it, the better. So you don't have to be really, super.
Hi, Big Mama. Big Mama's here.
Hi, Big Mama. Everybody leave me a thumbs up, please, before you leave today. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just folding mine, bending it.
Yeah, mine, because I do my coffee dyeing like this. I have this old paintbrush and I have a big jug of it up there that's concentrated, and I mix water with it. And I paint it on, and then I have a clothesline that goes across my room. One of them old vintage.
Yeah.
One of them old vintage clotheslines that pulled out from that little metal thing. And it goes across my room from the doorway to the window twice. And I just hang them up there to dry. So that's why they all have a line in them, but it doesn't matter. And they get wrinkles in them and stuff. So that's how I tea dye or I coffee dye. I don't do nothing fancy, like stick them in the oven or anything.
Yeah, see, I do all that stuff.
No, I can't. I did it once and I thought, no way am I doing that again.
That's a lot of work.
Yes.
I mean, it's very time consuming.
You have to stand there and watch it.
Yes. Yeah, you can't leave. That's for sure.
Okay, so you got your envelope ready.
Okay.
So what you need is a couple addresses. And me and Kim were talking. We both have the same stamp set, which is this thing here. And this is what I use for foreign. Let me show you what it looks like.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like,
here.
wait a minute.
And what I did is I cut out this piece here from this total stamp. And then this piece over here. So here's the actual stamp set. So I cut out that one and that one on the side. And I use those as addresses because you can't really make out a lot of the writing on that.
No.
This one you can, but me and Kim were talking earlier, and I said, if you don't have the actual stamps to make an address, just take a pen or a pencil or something, and I just went like this. Scribbled, like...
Scribble, scribble, scribble.
Yeah, make it, doesn't have to be perfect, just something to make it look like an address. Like that. Just something to make it look like an address. Doesn't have to be perfect. But if you don't have a stamp set to use, you could also use, if you have old letters or old postage. See this? I would, somebody's already wrote it down. Like this. Okay. Wow. Okay. I would glue it down and use these.
Oh yeah.
Because these are old US envelopes that somebody had a letter in. You could just use this. It doesn't have to have a return address. These are all US stamps on these. See?
Big Mama says she uses an old fountain pen and writes addresses out of an old phone book.
Good idea.
Yeah,
see, cool. This is all foreign. It's all foreign writing.
Yeah.
And I have a foreign stamp on there. I have a stamp from Hungary on here. So what I do is I just take my ink pad and
You do the black ink?
huh?
You do black?
Yeah.
Black ink?
Yeah, you can do any color you wanted. You could do it with red if you wanted to make it a love letter. That'd be awesome. I just stick it on there, and then you might want to let me see. Check and see. You might want to stamp it off on something lightly and then put it on your envelope.
Mine.
Because then it fades a little if you stamp it off.
I gotta get all of my ink on there.
So then this would be the yeah, just stamp it off on something to take a little bit of it off. It didn't work too well.
Okay. And then this one's like the return address up here in the corner.
Yeah. So it's real. So it's not really dark when you stamp it. So I'm just set them off.
One's dark and one's light. Oh well. Whoops.
Well, I didn't even get the last letter on there, but I don't care. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just for ephemera to make it look old. Okay, so we got this and this. Now you get to pick out a stamp to go up in the corner, which I have.
Okay.
If you have, I used a lot of fake stamps. Like you get those stamps from Maddie on those washi tape rolls or, you know, fake stamps. But I usually use real ones because I'm a stamp collector. Also, and I have tons of stamps. So these are all US, I think. No, they're not.
This might be too big.
Let's do, I don't know what color I'm going to do this in. So I've got to pick a color because I think I need, what did I need? Red? Blue? I'm just going to pick a color. We're doing pink today. I'm going to use this pink stamp, except I don't want the paper on there. I wonder if I got one without paper. Let's see. If you have paper on it and you don't want it, just cut around. Don't cut your little jaggedy edges off. Just cut around the paper.
Big Mama says she loves your work.
Oh, thanks. Jeez.
That's cute.
See, now these are fake stamps over here that I've cut out from something. I don't even know what I cut them out from. These are all fake. They're not real stamps. But they look like real stamps, so you can use them.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
You can grunge them up a little, like I'm going to do on mine. I'm going to take this, take my, I'm just using my fingernail. Going to scrunch it up a little. So it doesn't look new. Get rid of all that bright white crap. And I'm going to stick it up here in the corner, and it doesn't have to be perfect, because when you put a stamp on, you're not perfect. You just slap it on there. It can be crooked, down low, up high, wherever way you want it.
So you glued it on then?
Yep, glue your stamp on. Then you could pick you out a postmark if you have some stamps that have postmarks. Like these. I have these. I have numbers too. These are all, I don't know, I'll show it to you. This is some of what's in there. Oh, it's upside down, round
I
wrong.
thought I had that. Maybe I don't.
See, this one's cool here, and this one. Then you just take the, where is it? I think that's them.
I need to get one of those. That's what a stamp that I was looking for is like that. The little squigglies.
Yeah. So I'll take the little squigglies, and then I want that registered one, this one here.
You know where you got that one?
Huh?
You know where you got that stamp at, or?
Oh, this is several stamp sets. I don't know if this is Tim Holtz or not. This red rubber one. I'm not sure.
Probably.
But this is what comes with it, with the one set. It's the
that's
clear
cool.
ones. But I also have others too, so I'm going to use this registered one and then this little squiggly lines, and I'm not even going to get out my stamp pad. Just going to do this, and don't push real hard. Just stick it anywhere you want. Because they don't do it perfect at the post office, as you noticed. And I'm just going to take the squiggly lines and dip it in there. And go like that. It's just, you know, just don't push real hard. You don't want perfection. You want it to make it look like nothing's perfect. So then that's all I do. I don't clean them. I use them too much. So then you get to decide what else you want on it. Now you've got all your stamping and stuff done. Now I put trim along the bottom. A piece of old trim. Well, I want this one in pink, in the pinks and green probably. So I want some ephemera. You can use buttons, you can use napkins, you can use stamps like this. Say I want a number on it. That's his book. Say I want one of these on it. This is what these look like. Let me show you. I think this is a Tim Holtz set here. But I have these numbers. Ooh, cool. I'm going to do that. Hold on. I'm just going to put a random number on there. See, it didn't even take the whole number.
Bye, Big Mama. I don't think I have any numbers here.
Okay, I need some trim.
Oh,
I want some trim on it, or I could put a paper, a ruffle on it. I don't think I have. Or let's see. If you have paper scraps, you guys, I do this ahead of time. Do these ahead of time, paper ruffles, and then I make
the ruffle
tickets
thing.
ahead of time. Little cluster tickets. Yeah, you do paper ruffles ahead of time. If you don't want to sew them, just fold them like that. It's just, you can just fold them and glue them like that. But I make them all ahead of time. As you can see, I also have stamped fabric pieces. And let's see if I can get it out here. Fabric ruffles I make ahead of time too, out of scrap pieces. But see, like, if I wanted to, I could put a or grab your ephemera. See, like I did here, I just put a flower on there. Another leaf coming down. Buttons. You can use whatever you want. If I was going to use this paper or this fabric ribbon, which I'm not going to right now, I would get it and I would either put it there, run it along the edge, or along the bottom somewhere, probably over here. Add some more ephemera, or you could take your trim, like this stuff. This is old, and add it to the bottom of your envelope, or you could do it on a side.
Nadine is here.
Nadine. This is old tatting that I had. Something pink you could use. I wanted to use something pink. Okay, I don't see nothing pink. It's little. Here we go.
Hi, Maddie and Madison. Maddie and Madison are here too.
Hello.
Goodness.
You could take appliques. Look at that little flower. I would tone it down a little. You can add an applique to your piece. You could do all kinds of stuff, you guys.
These are cool.
I got all kinds of stuff. This is ridiculous. I need to use it.
So I'm doing checking all my stuff here right in front of me. See what I can use.
I'm going to use this. I think I am going to use, I don't think there's anything in here I want for this. Look, you guys can stamp on anything. Just get your scraps out and stamp. Start stamping words and stuff. If you don't want it that big, you can always tear it apart. Look, you can put create on there, whatever you want it. There's eggs, there's words, architecture, flowers, stems, vines.
I think I'm going to do a flower.
I think I'm going to do...
I got to find the right one, you know.
Look
nice
at this.
Head in the way.
Look at this ribbon. Now that's just sewed and pulled together. That would make it bulky. So I don't want it that bulky. Where'd my other piece go? Did I stick it in there? Yeah, stick it in here, didn't I?
Where'd it go?
Anyway. Or another idea, get some napkins out if you don't have any applicators or anything. You can use appliques. You can use this kind of stuff that we got from Addie. Tickets, tags, whatever you want to put on it.
Sorry if I'm making a lot of noise.
You're fine. You're not bothering anybody. Whatever. I'm going to add some ribbon, a small piece, a pink something. I lost that piece I had. Where did it go? Because I got a mess here. See? You're not the only one, Maddie. You lose everything. Look at that. You put that on there. Nah. You can use appliques. You can get out your napkins. Use your napkins. Ooh, I like that. We'll use that. And I'm going to take my little... tone it down a little with my it's got walnut stain on it. Not a ton, but just makes it look older, cringier. Okay, let's get some of these strings off of here.
I think I'm having hot flash.
Me too. It's getting warm in here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to glue it down. I'm just going to glue down the center of it because I want stuff to go behind it probably. You can have it hanging off the bottom if you want. There's no wrong or right to it. Okay, need some ephemera. And I need to get rid of this so I can open my drawer.
I don't know. I think I'll do that. I overthink and then I take 3 days to make one thing because I'm overthinking it.
Don't overthink it.
do it.
Just do it. Okay, I'm going to show you something. Flowers.
Okay, here we go with the sticker. Oh boy. Wish me luck.
What?
Said wish me luck. I'm using a sticker.
You'll be fine. Okay, got a mess out here.
God.
What?
I'm just trying to get the sticker thing off. One of those little vellum sticker things.
Oh.
Without wrecking it. I like that. It looks old.
Let me see. Over. There you go. Cool. See?
Doesn't it
You
look
just
old?
made a double pocket for your journal page. You can still add more to it too if you want.
Yeah.
You can go as fancy, as crazy as you want.
I kind of like it plain like this. I feel like that's maybe how it would be back in the day. I like it. Thanks, Nebby.
Pretty.
There's one. Put that up there.
Nope, don't like it. Yeah. Just pick out something, Lisa. Just pick out something.
Hi, Tori.
Hi,
Tori's
Tori.
here.
Can't keep it on?
Yeah, bad internet. I think there's a lot of weather stuff happening
Yeah,
right
there
now.
is. All right, I'm going to use those roses there. And then get rid of that white.
Wow, I really glued that one down. Whew.
That looks better. And then I want
Oh, wait, I want to distress this, don't I? Yeah. What's everyone up to today?
Yeah. You making along with us?
Heck yeah. Overcast, dreary, thunderstorms coming kind of day here in Michigan.
Yeah, it's overcast here. It's supposed to storm later.
Yeah. Around dinner time for us. Same with you.
Yep. It's getting really overcast out there now. Look, German scrap.
Ooh.
There's no really tiny ones in there, though, that I don't think I want them. Ooh, those are pretty.
What did I do?
Okay.
Nadine is working on a journal cover with Timmy fabric.
Ooh.
Kelly's paying bills, grocery trip, and to the thrift store.
Ooh.
Maddie's putting away groceries and picking up yesterday's mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
know how
did.
that is.
I'll show you mine. I think it turned out cute. I got my liquid pearls on there, so it looks better now. And
Oh, yeah.
there. So
I haven't posted mine yet.
I haven't either. It turned out cute though. I like it.
I had too much stuff to do.
Not enough time to do it, right?
Yeah. Need to come back again in another life. Finish everything I started. I'm using that. We're gonna put a butterfly on here.
It's a pretty butterfly.
And then it'll be done.
Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh well, that's old. It rubbed off, right?
There, that one's done. So we have a pink one. I only got out 50,000 things to do it with. But once you have it out, you might as well use it. Right? Right. So we're going to use it on other stuff too. What I like to do too is just limit myself to sometimes. Just get out so many things and say, here, you're going to use these and that's it. And make them. But that one was easy. Okay. So you know how to do the envelopes. You can do this size. You can do, like I got colored ones here. You can use colored envelopes. I coffee dyed green and blue and pink and yellow. You can use big ones if you wanted to, if you had a big journal. But there you go. I'll show you some of the others that were made. That one. I think these two were made at the same time. You see, I used a ticket on there. This is blue. That one's really got a lot of stuff on it. But you can do, there's another green one. See, I put the little ribbon at the side.
Yep.
Piece of old doily on there. There's a piece of stamped fabric. This one.
I need a book. I need a board book for the Stamperia class. Kelly.
This one.
Board book. Oh, that's pretty.
And I think that's it I got made right now. Nope, there's a blue one.
I didn't
Now
want
let's
that in there.
do. There's the envelopes you can do. You could do anything. See, that's stamped fabric. And then I just sewed around it.
Cute.
That's all that is.
Let's see. What are we going to do? What color?
Okay, this, the next one, I'll show you how to do. It's simple too. It's very simple. And you can make it out of any size envelope you want. Oops, not that one. Yes, that one. Is you just take an envelope. Which, this one is like the whole envelope here, but you don't have to. You can just take, say I wanted to make one like this. I would cut this, just make sure it's all sealed up. We'll just make one. I'll show you. I'll just show you how to do it. Make sure it's all sealed up. Show you. Then you're just going to cut the very top edge off here to make it open. So it's going to be open like that. And then you're going to cut down a little bit on the sides, on each side, just a little bit. Try to do it the same. And then what I did is I just cut across.
Okay.
So it's going to leave you a lip there on the back side. This is, you're just cutting the front.
Okay. All right. Let me glue my thing down.
And then I'm just going to round the corners on the back piece. For this one. So it's got rounded corners. See where that's not down? I didn't need to glue it. So then you take your little distresser, just distress it up a little. And this one I covered with tissue paper. I put tissue paper on it. I think that's some of Maddie's tissue paper I used. I just covered the whole front with tissue paper. Or you can cover it with napkin or with any color kind of paper you want. Or you don't have to cover the front. And then what I did is I just made a cluster out of a piece of some stuff, some ephemera. and added it on the front like here. Make sure you do your distressing. If you wanted to, you could put a notch in there so people know it's a pocket. Of course, it's not going to work because it's too thin. There it goes. Yeah, you could just put a notch in there. Yeah, it'd be pretty covered in napkin.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then you would just take a piece of ephemera and make a cluster. Everybody knows how to make a cluster, right? Like I took this big piece from a ephemera set, and I added this piece, a ticket, some ribbon, and a die cut, and just added it to the front. So you make you can add it like this or like this to a corner of the book. Page.
I lost my distressing tool. There it is.
Like that.
Wait, oh yeah, that's cool.
Glue back there, or you could put it on this side. Just make you a cluster. Say you wanted to use teal. This is teal and pink. I just took a paint chip, Dutch boy paint chip, added a piece of ephemera, stamped on a book page, bug, and you would just add it to the front of your whatever you put back here. Glue it this way, and then you have a tuck.
Cool.
So you can use paint chips as your base for your cluster. Oh, Michael's on the phone. Tell him we said hi. Yeah, so that's how you do those. I'm going to go ahead and cover mine. Might as well while I'm showing you. Show you how it's done. I'm going to
do a napkin. Oh, that's not what I want. Where's the bigger one? There it is. There you are.
I think I'm going to use this. This is from Maddie. Is it Maddie? Maddie, did you sell this to me?
What is it?
It is.
Yeah, I think she had those.
Repositional fabric tape.
Yep.
Let's see what it does on here.
Why did this?
Oh, let's see what it does on here as a background. Oh, look how pretty. We are going to put it on here.
I think I messed up on this one.
Down the center. Try to center it up. It says repositional because I just got it all centered. Hey, it does. Awesome.
Cool.
That is awesome. Okay. Whoops. See, I have to do it again. Pay attention, Lisa. I don't have no sticky left to it. All right, good enough. And we're going to cut it. This is called using your supplies, folks. So we use that. I'll trim it
Has a
up.
Monet look to it, Kelly says.
It's so pretty.
It is.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
I want a bigger.
Get off of me. Okay, I'm just trying to trim it up a little here.
Are you kidding me?
Let's go around this thumb hole. Thing. Maybe. Let's stick something behind it. Like this piece of paper.
Hi, Madison.
Hi, Madison.
I'm saying hi. What you up to, Madison? Are you making some art?
It's not going to work. Yeah, it cut the paper. I guess it did cut the fabric. Good enough. Might want to do your notch hole after you put your
Stuff on it.
Yeah. Look how pretty that is, though.
That is really pretty.
I just put it down the center, and then I'm going to come in with my cluster here. Get rid of that. And I'm going to add it to there.
Bye,
Look.
Kelly. Oh, yeah, the weather. What should I do? Should I do a napkin, a pretty napkin on mine? I'm going to use that glue. What pretty napkin do I have?
So there's my cluster. There. It's done.
Pretty.
Here's the one I just made. That's a green envelope. So there's that one, made out of a whole envelope. I don't know what size this is. Let me measure it real quick. This one is 4.5 by 6. The other little ones were smaller. These were, if you could use this sizes, this size, 5 1/8 by 4. Yeah. So these are bigger. So you can make that out of a whole envelope. Or you could take, which I'll show you now, take the same thing.
Not making anything, Madison? It's all right. Just watching.
About the same size envelopes here.
Okay.
Which is their whole envelopes. As you can see. Well, maybe if you can see.
My workspace is getting smaller and smaller.
I know. I'm going to set these off because we did that kind. What?
So I have about a 12-inch area. Actually, like more like a 6-inch area.
Yeah, so just make a bunch of clusters up ahead of time. That's what I do, and have them in a drawer over there. Like I just, put a background on there. Added a cluster. But these are material ones. The same concept, you guys. This is collaged on. Cut it open. I just added that piece of paper to the top, as you can see. And this is a piece of fabric on the front here. Instead of a cluster, I added a pocket, which is a piece of, what I did is I pinking sheared the bottom edge.
Sorry, guys, sorry.
You're okay. And then I added the fabric, just glued it on the back edge, and glued down the front so it didn't have a frayed edge. So I had a sharp edge here, and just added some ephemera to the front. So that's all that is. It's the same concept as we just did, and you're putting your background on, but you're adding to the front a piece of fabric to make a pocket, and then your ephemera to you could just make this one solid background. I collaged on it before I did anything. Yeah, that's collaged all the way down. Same way with this one. This is a fabric pocket. This has just got a piece of frail paper added to the top edge, and collaged on the front, and a piece of fabric added as a pocket. This is a piece of stamped on fabric that I added on top, and then some ephemera. So the pinking shears on the end. That's it. It's simple. I mean, you can't get any simpler than that with an envelope. So that's the fabric. That's another way of doing it. And then the same concept, it's an envelope, cut open, music paper added to the back, piece of washi tape that's music. And what I did is I just had a pocket out of a piece of torn book paper, or I think it's a greeting card. I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, it's just a old beat up piece of paper, and tore it on the two edges and added some ephemera. Yeah, it's just a piece of cardstock, I think. That's fabric piece there, piece of ephemera. See, this is a cluster because I had it stapled together, so I just added the cluster, added a piece of fabric. Cool. Same concept, it's just an envelope. So I don't know about you guys, but I have tons of envelopes. So we'll let Gwen finish hers.
I have a lot too. Oh, you can go
ahead.
You can
do this. You can do this with bags. With your bags you have. Add them as tip-ins. You know how you have glassine bags or paper bags, or you can use them and do this to them. Add them as tip-ins or use them as pockets in your journal. let's see what else. This one, these are smaller. This is a smaller envelope. I don't know why that's like that. Why did I do that? I don't understand that. Oh, I think I folded it over. Yeah, I round the corners too. Once I cut away from the front of the envelope, on the back piece I round the corners. I just think it makes it look better. This is a smaller envelope that I did. It's a real little one. And then just added this cluster to the front of this piece of cardstock. That's a napkin. That's a book page. So there's that. Just a smaller envelope. So is this. Cut the envelope down a little bit off the top. And that's just paper wrapped around and glued on there. And then this is just a cluster with some trim added. And then, so those are all basically the same. You're just using the envelope straight up, making it a pocket. This one's a little different. This one is a longer envelope that is folded up, as you can see. And we'll make one of those.
Try not to cut my mat here.
Thank you, Maddie. Tell him we said hi.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
hope he's doing well.
You can do it out of really long envelopes like this, or you can do it out of smaller ones like this. Just fold it up, or like this. Just fold it up. So I don't want to use this really long one because it would be, yeah, we can. Let's use that. So what I'm going to do is make sure it's all glued shut. You see how easy it is, Kim?
Mm-hmm.
And you're getting rid of your envelopes.
Yeah, with everything, a little bit of everything, kind of, in a way. Yeah.
Just make sure it's glued shut good. Oh, geez. So we have this front here. Now, if I wanted to cover it in something, I would do it now to make sure everything's covered. First, let's stack these up over here. So I am going to go ahead, not use that again. Let's use something different. Hold on, I'm getting it.
That's pretty.
Let me see.
It's just plain right now, but isn't that napkin pretty? It was like,
that's pretty.
already
See,
like
you just
vintagey,
add
you know
some
what I
lace
mean?
or trim to it and it looked beautiful.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna put
Like
a
that.
little. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's kind of good by itself. I think I am gonna put a little stamp at the top though.
I'm going to use one of these. We got this one with the big block, or we got the fancy one. Opinions? Any opinions? This one looks like this. Oh, cool. Look at that. Oh, it's got clocks too. Are they both the same?
What's that?
Hmm.
Oh, your thingy?
Yeah. Do you use rice paper as a background? Napkins? This stuff? I'm going to use this on here.
Let's see if I can
So
find
this is a
some
long
lace.
envelope without windows. Oh, cool. I want, look at that one. I want that one. On there. What do you think? Or we could go that way. Or, I want this. I'm cutting it off there. What we have to worry about is when we fold up the bottom, I'll show you what I mean. Not when you don't have to worry about it, but if you have a directional picture, we're going to put this there. I think I want it like that. Because this will be showing.
Mm-hmm.
This, I only want it to go so far. Because this is going to fold up. Like this. So if I put this back here, like that, then I could put this like that. Because it's one direction. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Don't throw it away because you can use it. This stuff is cool. Let's see what it does.
I don't know if there's a front or a back on this ribbon.
This is just a matte medium. I'm not using Mod Podge.
Oh, my package is here. My Spectrum Art Creations package. Finally made it.
Woohoo!
Oh, I wonder if I should have used the lighter one. No, I should have used the wider one. Oh, but that's a different flower on there. Oh well, we'll just go simple. Plain and simple, I guess. As usual.
Alright, we have to leave this dry.
What'd you use?
This
Your liquid, your
matte medium.
matte medium, yeah. I couldn't think of the word.
It keeps it dull looking. It does wrinkle up a little, just like anything else. It's a wet medium. Okay. So leave that dry and then we'll trim it up. This one, will be like this. I want this over here. Now I haven't cut anything yet, so it's going to go like this. Intentionally, because I wanted to put my backgrounds on first. Oops, got something under there. Okay. So that needs to dry. I need my water. Put my brush in.
Yay, Happy Meal. Yes. I'll go get it here in a second.
Yeah, well, you got your stuff out when you're making, you just make a bunch of them at a time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn my dryer on, so if you got, it's going to be
You'll be
loud
all right.
for a sec. Going to be loud for a sec.
It's silent. Silence is good or whatever.
Not sticking. Okay, that did not stick very well over there.
Oh,
Do it.
that's weird.
I know. Really weird.
I'm going to go grab my package.
Okay. Ooh, she's excited.
You know what?
She's excited to get her stuff. Get her stuff. Let's glue this corner. Okay, we're just going to put glue all over because it's not sticking very well to this envelope. Okay, I suggest you use glue, and then to prevent yourself from getting lines, squish it out like that. You know, like lines of glue. One of these rubber things here.
Just a little one today.
You mean you didn't buy a lot?
Nope. Nope. Not a lot of stuff. I bought those classes and stuff. I forgot though what I ordered or what I
Well,
bought.
that medium didn't even work on
So it's
this
always
stuff.
like Christmas. Huh?
I said that matte medium didn't even work on this stuff.
Like, oh.
Go ahead. You going to open it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like Christmas, you know, because you kind of forget what you ordered or what you bought.
Forget what you bought.
Like, oh yeah.
That's funny.
Ooh, my art glitter glue.
I'm going to have to turn my fan on.
I know, I think the same thing. Whew. The paper.
Muggy out too.
Art glitter.
That's pretty cool. With the glue. The glue worked better than the matte medium. I'm amazed. Yeah, don't use matte medium on this stuff here.
Wonder why.
Use your glue and then
Sorry, guys.
spread
Oh
it
yeah,
out.
here's
Go
my
ahead.
liquid stuff. Remember my crusty stuff
Yeah.
that wasn't liquid? Okay, this is what it's supposed to. So it's supposed to be liquid. I wonder if mine got cold or something. Although it was only a month old, I don't know. Oh, these are those things you just had out, 49 in Market.
Yeah.
Did you just get yours too? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saturday.
Yes, that's weird. Mine came so late. Never had it that late. I love these. These are so pretty. Gold leaves.
Oh no. Yeah, I got some of them too. Those are gorgeous.
I love them.
Are they not
Oh,
beautiful?
look at.
Hold them up.
There's a couple like they're
Oh, they're
like, I don't know.
beautiful.
I wonder if I should take one out and show them. They are so pretty. Oh yeah, look at those. Wow, that's really cool. Birdie.
You're big, you know.
I am? Oh.
Uh-huh. So you can show
Oh
everybody
wow,
your
look at
stuff.
those. Isn't that cool? Those are really cool. Look at these leaves. Wow, look at that.
Yes, gorgeous.
They're so pretty.
Of course, I think us ladies
Now,
like anything pretty.
try to get it back in there. 49 a Market sherbet mix and match die cut pieces.
Yeah, I got those too.
Ooh, mine's open. Oh, I got this door, the door die. That's cool. I
So
like
did
that.
I. We'll have to
And
do
then,
something with that someday. One day.
yeah.
Together.
And
Plan something.
then I just got a piece of,
Make a tag with the door die. That'd be fun.
yeah. Yeah, for sure. Oh, did I order this or not? I can't remember, or if they just put it in there. I don't know. Don't have my invoice handy, but that's cool. Yeah. This is so pretty. I think I have another one of these somewhere.
Okay, so this would come up like this.
Yeah. You can make your big now.
Is that it?
Yeah, there's not much. It was little. Not like my normal. Usually have a huge box.
So what you do next is you will cut this end off.
I,
Just a
I don't
sliver.
know, Maddie.
And this
It was
end off.
weird.
Just a sliver.
Yeah, now trying to get them back in there. That's the trick.
Fold them up, fold it up.
Without
But
bending them.
before you do anything else, you're going to make your notches.
Come on.
No, you're not, because this punches. It's too damp yet. Well, it did punch that. It didn't punch the stuff
I think
here.
that's what I did on mine. It was a little still wet with the glue.
Yeah,
It didn't want to punch good.
I'm just tearing it off. Gives it some character anyway. Who cares?
For sure. For sure.
Okay, and then you're going to do the other one, the bottom one.
That will go in my dies. That will go in my papers.
Look how pretty that tissue is. It's beautiful. I love it.
That is pretty.
The writing and stuff.
Here.
It's so
Open
cool.
one of my oatmeal things.
Huh? Oh, food?
Oh, I'm making a lot of crunchy today. Sorry, you guys.
Okay, so there you go. You got this pocket and this pocket. And then when you take this and you glue down this side, if you wanted to, you could round the corners. If you didn't like it, square it off. You just glue up those sides.
Cool.
So now you're going to have 1, 2, 3, and then if you just do two sides, you'll have another pocket behind. Now you just decorate it. That's it. Stuff is so easy. And you're going to have, look, where it didn't glue down. So there you go. You just decorate that little baby. This is a long envelope. I suppose you could use it ones with windows, put the windows on the back. I don't know. Because I got a ton of those stupid windows.
Like that.
Probably should use them like that. But you could do it with a small envelope. See how I used the small one? And I just folded it up. I put book page on this. So you're going to have one, and when it closes up here, you'll have two behind there, one there, and one behind. And then I did it with, put brown paper over the top of this. Those are just envelopes. You could do any size envelope you wanted. I covered this one in napkin, this one in napkin. Just haven't decorated them. These are all ready to decorate. I made before. Just haven't decorated them. But you would decorate that, and then you'd have your pockets for another pieces of ephemera for a journal. And then, do you guys want me to show you the, let me see. That was that kind. See this, I just added ephemera. Use some die cuts back there. A washi tape sticker, flower, piece of fabric stamped, a ticket. That's all that is. And then, do you guys want me to show you how to do these?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, we do. We want you to show us anything you want us to show, want to do.
Okay,
we want to
so
know how to do it.
Everybody has scrap paper. This is just an envelope. I'll decorate that later. But that is cool tissue paper. I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
Oh, yeah.
What's it called? Quick release die paper.
Yeah, I got that too.
Multi-use designer paper helps
Are
keep
they
your
both
dies going.
the
Oh,
same
it
or
says it
no?
works with metal dies.
No, they weren't both the same, were they?
Yeah, they are. I think they are.
What did it say?
It says each
The same?
roll is 150 or 5 meters, whatever. Multi-use designer paper helps keep your dies clean and cutting edges sharp.
Sharp.
Works with most metal dies to make die cutting easier and cuts cleaner. You're kidding.
Quick release die paper. I don't understand what it. What?
It releases from the die quickly, it means.
Oh.
Oh, so you're supposed to use it in your...
So you don't have to use the bulldozer? Is that what they're saying?
I don't know. I guess.
Helps keep your dies clean and cutting edges sharp.
Huh.
Easy separation. Cut die paper with your
Do it.
chosen die. Die paper sits inside your die.
This is really cool. I'm gonna have to try die cutting with it now
Yeah.
to see what they mean. I like it though. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty, isn't it?
Yes. Okay. Everybody's got scrap paper that they've trimmed from their making journals. You can use any kind of paper you want. But I just used scrap pieces that I had in my scraps to make a little booklet like. That's all I use. Okay, you're going to take your envelope. Whoops. You can use, like this one I used the brads. The other one I used,
Yes, we did. Hi, Angel.
my Angel.
Yes, we do. Do it.
These two I just used seam binding to tie it off, closed. And
That's
these two
cute.
I use the tabs. So if you're going to do it like this, it's easier.
Probably
it's a
a
lot
larger
easier. Huh?
It's probably a little bit larger envelope, right? They're kind
I
of
used
like
a
this size.
smaller one. You can use whatever size you want. You can use one of these
that's
if you want.
true. Yeah, that's true.
Just whatever you want. We'll use this one since it's already glued together. Okay, so these are easier to do than the tabs and the brads if you just want to use some trim to tie it off. You just glue it on the back and it closes up. So they can write on here or on any of these, or if you want to, you could bring your paper all the way down and cover this whole end, and then they can write on this. It's like a little secret hiding place so they can write. And then you still have your pocket here, and then when you glue it down, you have glue down two sides. This one, this kind, the seam binding or the trim is
Kind of getting
easier.
robotic again.
Oh. Really?
Oh.
Is it still robotic?
No, it kind of comes and goes. You're good now.
Huh. So you're
Angel
just going
said
to take
this
your...
is the first time on your channel. Did you hear that?
Oh, hi, Angel. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up when you go. When you leave. We're making ephemera out of envelopes. We've already done several. Kim can show you. I'm tired of digging them.
I only have two, and they're not anything nice like Lisa makes. So there's this
Come
first
on.
one,
Quit, Kim.
and there's the second one.
Tell her to quit doing that. Okay. First thing first is you're going to take it and make sure it's all sealed up all over everywhere. Your envelope is closed, it's sealed, it's glued together. And then you're going to decide what you want on the background. This I collaged and added ephemera. This is just napkin. Good way to use your napkins too, you guys. This is ledger paper back there. This is another napkin back there.
That's
this
cute.
Paper. So you need to decide what you're going to use. I'm going to go get, you want to use this side here. this is going to be your front. So when you fold it up, it's going to be there. Now, if you don't want your little flap covered that folds down, then you just put your backing up here. Decide where you want to fold it. You just put your backing, whatever you want on the background here. If you want it this covered up, just put it all the way down. And then you need to decide, like this is where I'm going to fold mine. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so now I need to decide what I want to put on my background. Hold on, be right back.
All right. I'm trying to decide which size I want to work with.
I'm just going to use this because this is what we used in our class. This is the one we used in our class, and it's available. So there's pieces of it still left in here. Oh, this was with those card sets we bought from Maddie.
Yeah, yep.
That we made. So I'm just going to use this.
Hi,
So
Angel.
how do I want to do this? I just want the wood part back there. No, it's not wide enough. I have to use this. Yeah, I don't want no flower. I just want the wood part. So I'm just going to cut it. Just cut me a piece. And do I want it to go all the way down? Yes, we'll do that. I'm going to mangle this napkin, you guys, because I just want to get cut done. Get this big old piece out of my way. There's that. Let me get rid of this. I don't care. Can you tell? Can't you tell? I just really don't care. Stick it in there. Okay, I'm going to see if the matte medium will work this time. I'm going to make it go all the way down. So just make a mess because you could just make a bunch of these at a time. Okay, good enough. Then you'll trim it off when it's dry. Should have used glue stick. Didn't even think about it. Well, it would be dry already. And no wrinkles. Right. And with the new glue stick we bought from Maddie, the Tombow, they work pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I used on mine. First time.
See?
I like it.
Okay, I gotta dry it real quick. Hold your ears.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to trim it
I
up.
like that. I really like that. I guess I could do it that way. Yeah, we'll do a side tuck. Do it as a side tuck.
I can't put paper on straight. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter because I'm going to cover half of it up anyway.
Right.
And don't forget to distress your edges with your ink because it just looks better. I did get a little bit of flour up here on the top that I didn't want, but it's okay. You can't tell it hardly. Okay, so what you're going to do on the top edge once you're done, not your fold up part, just the top part. I'll show you. Okay, see your fold up part here is right there. That's what's going to fold up. So you don't want to cut that off. You want to leave it. So what you're going to do is cut a little tiny slice off the top part. Not the fold up part, just the top part. Now, if you want to cover this in that napkin, you can, or whatever you're using. So when I fold this down, it'll be all that instead of plain white. This isn't trimmed to perfection, you guys. So then you're going to take your opening up here and you're going to make a notch, which it won't do. I can tell you that right now because it's too wet, still too damp. So there's you'll make a notch. Then you'll decide what you're going to do here. Do you want to cover this in more napkin? Which I think I will, because I can. And I'm going to use my glue stick. So I'm just going to take this, cover this, and glue. And just do that. And then trim it off. Get rid of that. Good way to use your napkins up.
Hi, Colleen.
Hi, Colleen. We're making ephemera out of envelopes. This is, what, the fourth one I showed?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so now you're going to decide if you are going to want, get rid of this. Hold on. Do you want your fold up to close with tabs and a string like this? Or do you want your fold up to be with ribbon, whatever the crap that stuff is? I can't remember. My mind's blank. I'll show you how to do the tabs because this is easy. You just glue a piece long enough to bring around and tie in a bow. But the tab part, before we do the tabs, let's get our paper ready. let's say you're going to decorate this, you can decorate it later, whenever you want. Like this, I just added a piece of ephemera here, added some ephemera here on the front. Same with this one. Because you'll always be able to open it. You can add something at the top and then something here. So you just take your scrap pieces of cardstock or not cardstock. What's it called?
Scrapbook paper?
No, this stuff. This stuff. Tea-dye paper. Your scrap pieces. Jeez. And just make you a little booklet, 4 or 5 pages to fit in behind there. You want them, you can make them different sizes. You can tear them, but they will fit in there like that. 4 or 5 pages, and all I did, if you can't staple, I have an extra long armed stapler, and I staple them in. Just put 2 staples in like this. I suppose you could glue them on the edge. You could just take a bead of glue and glue them. But that's how you would do that. 5 or 6 pieces of paper, different sizes. This is what we had left from last night. So I would just staple them in there. You can use whatever you want. But that's how it looks when you're done. See, I have different kinds of pages, different sizes. And there's only 4? Yeah, 4 pieces. So it gives you 8 little pages to play with.
8, yeah.
You don't want too many to make it too fat. Just bulk up your journal, your journal.
Yeah.
So to do your tabs, I just take scrap book paper. Hold on, let me get a piece of that. Scrap paper. I'm just showing this as a, let's use that green. So what you're going to do.
Maddie's saying, Lisa, you could sew in it as well, right?
Yeah, you could sew it in. That'd be a good idea too.
Yeah.
Maple glue,
You could
just
sew it,
sew
I would
across.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be all right. So for the tabs, and then if you're using the string, you're done except for decorating. That's it. But if you're using the tabs, I usually make a strip.
You're kind of robotic again.
Oh. Hello. Am I still? I don't know where Kim went. Am I robotic, you guys? Kim's buffering. We lost her. Okay, I'm going to put her on the side till she comes back. Okay, so like I said, if you are using the trim, just glue it along the back because this is going to be glued down into your journal on 2 sides, either on this page or this page, so either side. You're done except for decorating. If you're making the tabs with the string, you're just going to cut a 1-inch strip like that. You want a couple of them. Then you're just going to take one You're going to decide where you want them. Like I put mine towards the top on that one. Same way with that one. So, and then how far do I want them to come in? So I just guess at it. Then I just make 2 the same size. That way you have one on one side and one on the other. And then I take my corner rounder around the 2 that are around the front, that will come around the front. Oh, quit. Silly thing. There we go. See, I just rounded the corners. And then, let's see how I did this. Almost forget. Get you 2 brads. That's all I did. Get you 2 brads. Let me go get a couple brads. Right here. Hold on. Right here. You can use fancy brads, metal brads. Maddie sells lots of beautiful brads. You can use all kinds of stuff. So, this is our thing. We are going to do the edges so there's no white showing. You can use any color. You can use anything you wanted for your tabs. Just make sure it's heavy enough. Okay, pick 2 brads and go for it. This one and this one. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and glue this on. First, well, before we do that, you can use a roller or you can use your little bone or whatever this is. I'm going to do it right there on both of them. Yeah. So they're both the same. I think I buried my other. So what you're going to do is you're going to, oops, sorry folks. Oh, there she is. I got to let her back in. Hold on. There you are.
Hello.
She's back.
I don't know why I got kicked out. My husband's not even home or anything, using internet or I don't know. Unless that storm is doing it. I don't know. Crazy.
Like these are going to be like this. So what I want to do is find sort of the center and make a mark so I can put my brads in there. So in order to do that, I'm going to put them both together, poke a hole. So they're both the same. So then you're just going to take your brad, stick it through, and don't push it all the way down. Give a little bit of leeway so you can get your thread in behind it. See how there's a little bit of gap there. So then I'm going to cut these ends off because they're too long for me. Whoops, went flying. Have to sweep now. That one went flying too. Same way with the other one. Oh, quit. Okay, save that one. Now what you can do is in order to make this look halfway decent on the back, you can punch out a circle and cover it, or you can take another piece of green paper and cover your brad. Like this. You would just glue it over the top. Like this. I just did a circle on the other one, but this would be okay too. Just cover up, glue that down to cover up your brad, so when it opens, you're not seeing ugly. See, I added a circle. You're not seeing the ugly brad part. Then just decide where you want them and glue them back here. On this. It's just as easy as that. And then you get your string. Whoops. Try to line them up as close as you can to one another. Don't forget to do all your distressing and stuff. So there's that, and you would take your string and let's see if I can find a piece right here. Yeah, here's a sharp piece. What I do is I just start it, wrap it around once, and then I'll go over to here. Just go back and forth. That's it. And then when you open it, you have your paper. That's it. That's it. Glue this crooked.
Cool.
Don't glue it crooked like I did.
What are these?
But like I said, it's easier to do. Isn't that cool? You could do all kinds of stuff, you guys. You could do this and make it come up. But you would have your pocket up here. Oh, I got my needle stuck to my hand. There it goes. You'd have your pocket up here, and then when you glue it down, whichever way you want to glue it down, that side, you'd have one behind, a tuck behind. Here you go. That's it. And then I'll show you something else.
I like it. I like it.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like doing this.
I'm definitely going to rewatch this.
I like doing the string because it's easier. The seam binding.
Yeah, I like it.
It's just easier to make, faster.
Yep.
Plus, you get to use some of your fibers. And see, when I decorated, like these two, I just put something in the middle. like this, when this closes, you still see the birds, the picture there.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And this one closes, you still see. But if you're using this stuff, you don't get to see a lot of it. But you get to see it when it's untied. Like there's a bicycle on that one. But that's it, you guys. It's so simple. Paper's not in there, but you're going to have paper in there for people to write on. Write their secret messages in there. I would round the corners like I did on these.
Maddie said she likes it, and thanks for showing us that it's adorbs. CK Colleen, oh man, she likes it.
It's so simple. And if you're like me and you have 500,000 envelopes, or you can get them at thrift stores anywhere, just buy a box of envelopes. Get for $1.25 at the dollar store. But that's it, you guys. And I'll show you one more thing before I go today. We did that. We did this. One more thing. We did envelope. We did that. Pretty. And we did that one. Then I'm going to show you this little simple thing. I can find it. Which I don't know where it is now. Driving myself nuts. Don't forget, use your fabric. Make pockets on the front. Like that. Use up your scraps. Use your Tim Holtz. These are just made from book pages. These here. That's all it is. Just a book page folded up. It's a piece of material on the front. Same way with this. It's a book page. You could double your book pages. It's just a seed envelope. Oh yeah, we showed these too. How to do these.
What was that?
Tip ins. Which one did we do? Did we do one of them?
A tip in? I don't think so, did you?
Did we?
I think you did the fold up one and then the regular one.
I showed this one.
But did you do it or no?
I don't know. Where is that thing? Maybe it's out here on my table. Hold on. I don't think we made one of them.
I don't think
I just showed you.
You just showed it to us. Yeah.
How to make them. Don't think we made one. I gotta find them. Hold on. All it is I'll show you. I got time. I ain't going nowhere. I gotta find that one piece too to show you how to do that because it's so simple and it's really, really cool. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I'll show you how to do that. Anyway, this here, this is what we made today. This here is an envelope. It's a bigger size envelope. And what you do is you just seal it all up like you do all the others. And then just cut it Uh-oh, I don't think this is big enough.
Maddie wants to see the ones with fabric again, please.
Oh, okay, hold on. You can cut this envelope in half, but I like them a little bit bigger, a little bit deeper. So I'm going to cut it in like a third. Like that. So you're going to have a piece like this. You're going to have a piece like this. Okay.
Cutter's so cute.
So that's what this is. It's just an envelope cut. Make sure all your pieces are glued down. You're going to cover it in, this is a napkin. That's all that is. Excuse me. They end up looking like, I'm not going to, cover one. But I made this one. You just put your little notch thing in there. Do it after you cover it.
Cover it first and then notch it. Okay.
Yeah. And you can add trim, which I wouldn't have on this, but I did both sides. For it to be a tip in, like this, I did this one too. But you can make it, you could make it as, where's the book?
What is a tip in exactly? Like,
okay, I'll show you. Say we're on this page here. Ooh, look at all them butterflies. I would take this and washi tape, I'd glue it, or use a piece of paper or a piece of fabric and make it so it tips in like that.
oh,
So you can
okay.
bring it
Oh,
in and
yeah,
out.
Okay, I do.
And then you
I
could
didn't
have
know that's what they were called.
have
I do
something
love-
in here.
Okay.
That way you get to see both sides.
Right.
Now, if
Okay.
you didn't want to see both sides, you could just do it like this. Or you could do it in the middle of your page and glue it down, you know.
Right.
Have it be a tuck and then a pocket. Yeah, this is just covered in napkin. And then you just decorate them. This is just tissue paper behind here. Now I put a ruffle on this one, so I would have to.
Hi, Vanessa. Vanessa's here.
Hi, Vanessa. Would have to do it on this side only.
All
but,
right.
See, but if I wanted it, I have to take both. I would take both sides.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It would
Right.
be a tip
Exactly.
in. Just put a hinge on it.
Right. Gotcha.
Show me the ones with the fabric, please. See my 50-cent book my husband got me today? Maddie, can I send it to you for cut out butterflies? Please. Look at all them. Cut them out for me. It's ridiculous. Okay, I'll show you the fabric ones. But that's those, you guys. I want to show you this before we leave. The fabric ones are here. Okay, so this is just a whole envelope right here. See it? All glued shut. I cut a tiny sliver off the top to open it up. And then I cut down on the front section. I cut down a little bit. What is that? About 1/2 inch?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah. And then I rounded the corners. It's just a whole envelope. Gosh. And so there's that. I rounded the corners, distressed it, added a piece of paper in the top. This is collaged and I added a butterfly, but I just took a piece of fabric and pinking sheared the bottom and then glued it on or glued down the front edge here so there's no raw edges. and then just glued it across the envelope. So you have a pocket. That's it. It's fabric with paper. Ephemera on it. This is the same way. This is fabric. And they're just envelopes. There's another one in here somewhere, but that's it.
Easy peasy.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'll show you this.
Is that from an envelope too?
Nope. This is from, hold on. Get a piece of ledger paper here. Here's a piece of ledger. So all I did was I took my paper like this. How wide was that? This is 2 1/4 inches wide. Two and a quarter inches wide. Well, let me straighten up this edge first. You can make this any size you want. You don't have to do 2 1/4. But all I did was, oh, I might need another one. Hold on just a second. I will need another one. So you can, like I said, you can make them bigger than that if you want. So all I did was, no, I didn't. Okay, I messed that up, you guys. You're going to take 2, so it'd be 4 1/2 inches. I messed that up. It'd be 4 1/2 inches. Jeez. And that ain't even big enough. So hold on. I still
Do
got
that
more
all the
back
time.
here. We're not going nowhere.
No.
There's 2 pieces. So we're going to go 4 1/2. I got tons of ledger paper too, so. Straighten it up. All right, so you're just going to fold it over. Take your form. This is 4 1/2. So you're just going to fold it over like that. This is brittle paper. This is here. And you're going to take this one, fold it over.
Vanessa wants to know how heavy that trimmer is. She's got issues with her hands. She wanted to know how heavy it is.
I don't think it's that heavy.
Yeah,
No,
I don't think it's
I don't
very
think it's
easy
that
to pick
heavy.
up. Yeah, I don't either. I
So
don't think you have a problem.
Yeah. So then you're just going to take and cut it however, what size you want. Which this one is whatever. You're going to cut 2 of them, the same size. Let's just cut them on this line here. Cut your corners. Oops, I want bigger. So you got a 4 1/2 inch piece and a 4 1/2 inch piece. You folded them over, you cut them off. Let's see, this will be this way. So you're just going to mount them together like this. You're going to glue this bottom along this bottom. Then you're going to take this one actually you're going to glue them together like that. You're going to glue this, you stick them together like that. You're going to glue the front, you're going to glue the back. You got your corners. So now you got a tuck there, a tuck there, a tuck there, and then in your corner. You can put it this way, or you can stick it up in the top corner. That's it.
Cool.
Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
That's the pieces of napkin on there.
I love it. Different than your typical corner tuck thingy.
Yeah.
No? Yeah. Love
That's
it. Everyone's saying great inspiration. They're so cute.
You could use book pages.
Everyone's loving it.
Cardstock. You could use your scrapbooking paper. You could use anything. It's just 2 pieces of paper. And then when I did the corners here, and then this height but you don't have to do the corners if you don't want to. See, I just made a tuck. And you don't have to use all of them if you don't want to. All them tuck spots. You just stick something in there.
Right.
But once it add some napkin pieces and on that ledger paper, and it looks pretty. That's it, folks. Did my good deed for today. It's all kinds of ephemera you can make. So we did all these. This is a paint chip cluster. We did this. It's the new envelope, just made to look old. Showed you how to do these. Showed you how to do these. This is just a long envelope folded up. Haven't decorated, so guess what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the week?
What's that?
What?
What's that?
Making ephemera.
Making ephemera?
Since I got it all out, I might as well use it.
Heck yeah.
Okay, folks. Thank you for coming, and don't forget to please leave me a thumbs up. I appreciate it.
Alrighty. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks, Lisa.
Hey, you're welcome. I'm just reading some of this stuff I didn't get to see. Yeah. I remember that, Maddie. 3 had a box of envelopes. Yeah, the fabric ones turned out really pretty, I thought. I loved that fabric. You missed what? Angel, Vanessa? You missed what? Yeah, we just made ephemera out of envelopes, and then I showed you the little corner thing. Now, the trimmer's not that heavy. It is on the end where it is kind of heavy, really, if you think about it. Of course, I'm just used to lifting it. It is kind of heavy. Where the metal bars, these are metal bars and stuff. And it folds out, so yeah. I'm just used to lifting it so it doesn't bother me. You missed the corner pocket. This one, Vanessa? It's just 2 pieces of paper folded up. This is, you can use any size. I did 4.5, folded it, 4.5, folded it. get you 2 pieces that you want. I can make 2 more out of this. Take and cut them the same size. And then we're going to just open this one. Take this one and stick it with the opening up at the top, like that. You're going to lay it inside there. And then you're just going to glue here. Just make sure they're even. Turn it over and glue this bottom edge. And then round your corners or whatever if you don't want to. That's it. You got a tuck there when it dries. A tuck there, one there, and then one behind if you want. That's all it is. You can make it skinnier. Just depends on how wide you want to go. You can make a big one. If you wanted to go 6 inches wide, you could go 6 inches wide. Be 3 inches when you're done, but you're welcome. Yeah, that's all it is. And then I just rounded the corners and distressed it and added a couple pieces of napkin. That's it. Okay, everybody, it was fun. Leave me a thumbs up before you leave. I appreciate you coming. Hope you learned something. Hope I helped you to learn something new, something different. And bye, Madison. You have a great day. Bye, Vanessa. I'm going to head out now. I got to go get something to eat. My throat's really dry. Thanks for coming. Bye.